Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale. In fact, I should say ecstatic to offer for sale this stunning, gorgeous, sublime VW Golf 2 litre TSI GTI DSG. That is a lot of three-letter acronyms there, but I tell you, it does not go anywhere near enough to tell you how good this car actually is. If you've not driven a VW Golf GTI, you are missing out. It's such a hot hatch, I'm scared your screen is going to melt just from watching this video. Now, this is a 2009, registered December 2009 on a 59 plate. It shows two owners from new, but the second owner is in fact the same driver as the first driver. They bought the car from a leasing company that they'd leased it with since 2009, and they registered it to themselves in January 2011. He just couldn't give it back. I don't blame him. It's in gorgeous condition. You can see that for yourself. There's no dents, there's no scratches, there's no scrapes, there's no little tiny dings from people opening their doors on car parks onto it. Even the wheels are immaculate. There is not a scrape, a scuff, a chip, a curbing or anything. There are two little marks on the rear bumper. You can't even see them. I'll show you that in due course. But as I take you around this car, I want you to see for yourself in this gorgeous metallic grey that it really is a beautiful, beautiful Golf GTI. I'm absolutely in love with this car. As I said, if you haven't had the pleasure of driving one, well then seriously, you need to head down to your local VW dealership right now. But don't buy their one, buy this one, because it has only done 22,500 miles. That mileage is verified. It's got an MOT until December 2013, and it is taxed until the end of November 2013. Honestly, I don't think you'll find a better example of this car for this kind of money in the UK today. Let's get up close and personal with it. There are a couple of tiny little marks, as you'd expect from a private sale. You can see though the bonnet is absolutely immaculate. There's no scratches, there's no spots on it from stone chips. There is a chip in the windscreen that has been repaired. I'll show you that there. There it is. If you want to check out pictures of these as well, you'll be able to go to our Facebook page to do so, facebook.com/SellYourCarUK.tv, and you will find there an album of photographs of this car. There's a tiny little nick just on the front there. I'm a big Nick who's helping you to show this car off. My name is Nicky Cow and I run Sell Your Car UK, and it's a pleasure to offer this car for sale. Now, it is a private vehicle that's being sold using our services, and I have to say, as far as private vehicles go, this car is in absolutely gorgeous condition. You can see down the side there's no dents. It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I'll even show you the wheels here as well. Normally I would be showing on these videos, and indeed check out some of our other videos on this YouTube channel, I'd be showing you the scrapes and the scuffs around the wheels, but this car's been beautifully kept. Brakes are absolutely fine as well. It stops like it's hit a wall. I cannot describe it enough. Just trying to show you there as well. There's loads of life left in the pads as well, with those amazingly cool red brake calipers. Now, the last service on this car, indeed the only service on this car, was done almost 2 years ago. It's showing on the service interval display, which is what you should go by, that the next service is due in just under 12,000 miles or 82 days. I'll show you that for yourself. However, according to the service book, the next service is actually due in about 14,000 miles and is not needed until the end of the year. I'll go through all of that in detail, but I just want to show you this car is in absolutely gorgeous condition. I'll show you this wheel as well. Not a mark on it. Not a mark on it. It really is unbelievable. These are the only marks on the car, and it wasn't caused by the current owner himself. He came back to the car, he said, and he noticed this on a Sunday. Somebody has obviously had a little bit of a scuff trying to get out of a parking space next to this car, and obviously doesn't care about their car as much as this owner cared about his, because it really is spotless. That one there is one little mark, and then on this side here it's a little bit worse. You can see there's a little mark along there. I'm being very picky here, but I want to make sure you see for yourself. Hello, you can see me. I want to make sure you can see for yourself exactly all the marks on this car, so you don't waste your time coming down to see it. There's a little tiny mark just there as well. If these aren't showing up, as I said, check out facebook.com/SellYourCarUK.tv at the end of that, and you'll be able to see an album of photographs. Just going to show you this wheel here. Mint. This side of the car as well. Spotless. I'm blown away by this, really I am. And over here as well, if I come around to this wheel as well, just to show you here, that wheel is perfect. Now, if the wheels were curbed, you'd have to be spending probably about £200, £250 minimum to get them sorted out. So that's saved you money, and also they just look amazing. I'm coming around the back because in total and true Sell Your Car UK style, in the back, we've got the docks. There's not much really to accompany the sale with this one. You've got the V5 certificate. It shows one former keeper, and that was the leasing company. And if I flick it open here, you can see here that the vehicle was acquired. That's not showing up brilliantly, but do check out our Facebook album. You'll see that for yourself. It was acquired on the 27th of January 2011. It was first registered on the 1st of December 2009. As I said, it was a lease vehicle and he didn't want to give it back. And I've driven this car, I do not blame him at all. He serviced the car only the once. I've got a bill for £527 that's coming with the car. That was done on the 1st of December 2009. So it's due for another one on the 1st of December 2013. Sorry, that wasn't done then, that was done then. I do apologise, the 17th of October 2011. So I thought I was right. It's now due for service on the 17th of October 2013. It's every 2 years, I'll show you that in the books. I've also got the MOT proof here. The MOT certificate seems to have grown legs and walked off, but we do have the proof from DirectGov that the car has an MOT, and that expires on the 1st of December 2013. And we've also been able to verify the mileage. That mileage was done there. The odometer reading was 19,975. It's currently sitting on 22,550, that or thereabouts. You've got the Golf GTI manuals here, and that includes everything, including the service book, which I will get to right away. I'll show you here, it's done its pre-delivery inspection. You're going by the service interval indicator in the dashboard. That is ticked there by the VW Service Centre. And that, as I said, is showing about 11,800 miles until the next service. But if I just flick these pages over here and I take you to the service that was done on the 17th of October 2011, as you can see. And it says down here, the inspection, the next one due is in October 2013, or at 36,381 miles. That's 14,000 miles away in anybody's numbers. It didn't have things done like the brake fluid change. It didn't have things like the spark plugs or the fuel filters or the air filters. So the next service might be a bit more of a major one. It depends really on the wear and tear on the car, but you're looking at probably about a £500 bill for that service as well. It might be a little bit more if you go through Volkswagen, which you might well want to do. You've also got all of the books, all of the manuals here that tells you how everything works in this car. Well worth reading it, because there are a lot of things on this car which I will take you to in due course, and that is a lot of toilet reading there for you. So that all comes with the car. Underneath here you've also got, oh, it's going to be a bit tricky to get out because I've got this very funky net in the way here. This net came with it as well. This is a genuine VW part. It's a storage net. Let me just flick that out of the way so I can open up here, and you can see there we've got all the tools, locking wheel nut, and a spare tyre that has never been on the vehicle, all coming with the car. It's a heck of a package, this one. While we've got the boot open, you can also see there. You can also ski. That's a Freudian slip. You can also, I think, you can also see there is a ski hatch. So if I just flick that down and give that a push, that takes you through there to the cabin of the vehicle. So if you want to slide through, I don't know, if you've been to IKEA, it doesn't have to be skis, but if you want to slide your skis through there, if you're going to go skiing, then you can do. You've got a 12-volt power plug in the boot here as well, so if you want to charge up your phone without it being on site, in sight, on view. And this little hanging thing here is because, sadly, and I don't know how, this little catch has come off. So just to show you what I'm looking at, it's this thing here which holds up the parcel shelf. This side is intact, so it is holding up the parcel shelf, but this side, as you can see here, has nothing to hold on to. So that's why that's hanging down there. I'm sure you could pick that thing up off of eBay for 50p, I don't know. We haven't bothered. It's being sold as is. It's a private sale. What do you want in my life? It's gorgeous, this car. If that's our only complaint, I tell you what, you won't find a better one, I think, in the UK today. I'm going to come onto the inside now, and I want to show you the interior of this car. It's got that very funky Golf tartan, as you can see there. Not the leather, it's not got the electric seats, they're not heated either. So there are some people out there that are very picky and want that, so I'm sorry to say this is not going to be the car for you. But if you're happy to go for the cloth, you'll see that for yourself. It is in gorgeous condition. It is like new. There is not a mark on it, there's no tears, there's no scratches into it. No threads are coming loose. We can see down here, that's just the light. It really is absolutely gorgeous. You've got the leather surround steering wheel with the red stitching, and that is a multi-function steering wheel as well. Now you've got the phone button there, but it is not phone prepared, so you won't actually be able to pair your phone. If you can, you're better than I am, because I've tried, I really have. It doesn't seem to have it. But you've got the multi-function steering wheel, so you can change stereo channels. You can flick through your onboard computer as well using these little buttons here. And it's a very cool to hold steering wheel as well. That's the GTI wheel. In here, because it's a DSG automatic, you've also got the paddle shifts. They're just about showing up. Don't forget, check out the pictures on Facebook. And that is the cruise control stalk just there as well. So it's got cruise control. Over here we've got auto lights. It's also got daytime running lights, and down here you've got aluminium pedals and VW mats. It really is loaded. Over here you've got electric windows, front and rear, central locking, electric mirrors, including electrically folding mirrors and electrically heated mirrors as well. It doesn't stop. Let me get in and I will show you a few more bits and bobs that this car comes with. Now I'm going to put the key in. You've got two of these keys, as you can see there for yourself, both of which are remote central locking. It starts first time. All the warning lights go off, except the one telling me to put my seatbelt on. I shall do no such thing. I'm not going to go anywhere. And also, just to show you here, you've got a trip computer, and you can see if I flick through there, annoyingly it's not showing consumption. Your consumption range is anything from between 16 and 34 miles to the gallon. It really does depend how you drive this thing. In fact, I'm pretty sure you could probably get lower than 16 if you really thrashed it, but that's what I know it will do. And as I say, 33 you could pretty much get out of it if you're driving it nicely. You can see the mileage down there. It's less than 22,550. It's at 22,541, although it might be on 22,550 by the time you come back from your test drive and drive it away. It's getting late in the evening here as we're doing this video, but we did need the wind to stop. Hopefully you could have heard this first part of this video. Now down here you've got dual zone climate control. You can see the 22 there. I can just adjust that there so that this side of the car, the driver's side, changes temperature while the passenger side does not. You've also got heated seats. I said they weren't heated, didn't I? Well, they are. They're not electrically operated. They are heated seats, and then you've got all of your air conditioning bits there. Very cool little screen here. It's not got the sat nav, so if you are thinking it did, it doesn't. But what you have got, and I'll just flick it into reverse to show you, it has got an optical parking system, and that is controlled by that button just there. And next to that button just there is this button here, which I can't demonstrate for you now because I've only just turned the car on, but that is park assist. So forget your rear parking cameras, forget your optical parking system, that button parks your car. You just have to keep control of the throttle and the brake, but it does everything for you. It turns the wheel while you're parking. It'll even show you in this screen here when you come along a space that the car will fit into. Amazing. You've also got next to that button is the comfort sport setting, so that'll allow you to change the DCC. That's the dampener, so you can change it from comfort to sport setting. Yes, it does make a difference, I can confirm. And the ESP off button, so if you want to turn off the electric stability control, I have no idea if that works. I am not about to press it. If you want to, get insured first. Now I'm going to pop this back into park, but just to show you down here, you've got a sport setting as well, so it keeps it in gear for longer, and that means you get more out of the throttle range, and also sharpens up the throttle response as well, so when you put down on the pedal it instantly reacts. But if you want to drive it in comfort mode, that D is there, and those plus and minus means you can adjust the gears manually. So for example, if you're going down a hill, whack it in third just to control it, and you can also use these little paddles just here to do the same. I hope I'm not teaching grandma to suck eggs, but if this is going to be your first Golf GTI, it's good to know these things. Now in here is your cup holders and bottle opener. What will the Germans think of next? Yep, that is a bottle opener. You slide this forward and back to kind of squeeze your bottle tight so that it's nice and firm in there, but you can take this out and then use it as a bottle opener with a little VW badge in there. Honestly, don't drink and drive. Now over here you've got an auxiliary port in for an iPhone or an MP3 player, but as well as that, in the glove compartment there is also this media in, which allows you to plug in a USB. Now you can also plug in a Bluetooth audio device. If I flick over here to media, you'll see, oh, yep, we're in park, good. I'll come back out of that, turn it on. Yeah, welcome to Volkswagen. Turn on the media. Note setup, there we go. go into media, and it allows you to have a Bluetooth audio or indeed an auxiliary input for your audio as well. So if you've got a Bluetooth MP3 player like an iPhone, for example, then you've got music on it, then you can play that via Bluetooth straight into the system. I'm going to turn the volume right down. Now it does say phone here, but all that does is mute the stereo. I've tried my best to pair a phone. If you can do it, you're a better man than I am. Now in the glove compartment here, I just want to show you, this is very cool. You can turn the airbag on and off, so if you want to plug your babies into the front. And you've also got a little thing here which allows the air conditioning to work in this glove compartment. So if you've got a chocolate bar in here, it won't melt. What will they think of next? In the back, in fact, let's jump out so I can show you the back. And I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to put the handbrake on. That's it. The brakes are so good on this car that handbrake is literally one click and it's on. I'm going to turn the car off and I'm going to come out of the car now. We've been going for about 16 minutes here and we're almost done. I want to show you in the back though, because the back of this car is just as lovely as the front. It's in great condition. I don't think anyone's even sat in it, to be honest with you. The mats are clean. I'm going to get this out of the way here, so I'm just going to pop that back. And then just pull this down here, which shows you've got a center armrest in here as well, with a little bit of dust on there. That's how long it's been since that's been out. And as well as that, you've got 3x3 point safety harnesses, so it's very comfortable if adults want to sit in the back. But if you do want to plug your babies in, you've got ISOFIX points as well. And this is really cool. You've got the air conditioning vents in the back here, and just below that, if I flick that down, you've got a couple of these very funky little cup holders as well. So it's a great place to be in the back with your electric windows. You've got seat pockets there as well. Absolutely lovely, really lovely. It's in good condition as well, just to show you these door cards. Beautiful. And there's the driver's side as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what else to say about this car, except for the fact that it is for sale exclusively only through SellYourCarUK. It's the only place to get it. I can't stop filming it, I love it. All right, bye. Oh wait, it's got front washers as well, daylight running lights. What else did I mention? It's got the low-level fog lights, it's got the GTI trim. Oh God, I could go on all day about this car. The wing mirrors have got the indicators in them. There's not a mark on them. Where do I stop? Really, where do I stop? It's got an electrochromatic rear view mirror, so it dims automatically when the lights are shining on it. Oh God, I could go on and on and on about this car all day. There's loads of life left in the tyres. You can see that for yourself. Really and truly, this car, all it needs is fuel. Oh, and insurance. It's taxed, it's MOT'd, and it is available only through SellYourCarUK. I love it.